Arguably the two largest male pop stars in the entire world coming together for a collab track about not fitting in at parties. This is sure to go over well. What's up everyone, welcome back to Beyond ARTV. My name is John and it's time for a closer look and review form of the new Justin Bieber Ed Sheeran collab track, I Don't Care. It was produced by several different people, a couple of co-writers as well. Max Martin, Shellback, Pooh Bear is on this thing as well. And yes, the song is kind of about not fitting in with the vibe of a party and not knowing what to do with themselves. And I guess I'll start by saying that I did like the most recent, I think the only other collaboration between Ed and JB to date outside of Lil Dicky's Earth, where they both briefly appeared as characters there. I'm talking about 2015's Love Yourself, a track and a single from JB's album Purpose. I think I underrated that album on the whole, and that track, despite it being played into the ground, it's fine. I do like the tune. It's a very catchy, very low-key song that I can jam to. But this new track, I Don't Care, is something that is not offensively bad by any means, but it's so hard to buy into. It feels like such a repetitive, cheap thrill. I'm not quite sure if this is going to appear on either Ed Sheeran or Justin Bieber's upcoming album, or if this is just a one-off track. It seems like Ed Sheeran's name is first on everything. It's listed as Ed Sheeran and Justin Bieber. It's not a feature or anything, it doesn't seem. So maybe it's a one-off single, but whatever it is not interesting. It has these grating production vocals that are kind of glitching the entire time in the background. They're scratching around, and I understand that that's the backbone for the beat, but the build never really goes anywhere. It has this tropical vibe to it, which is something that JB definitely explored on purpose, and Ed Sheeran talks about not fitting in at parties. I don't think that he fits in with this production very well at all. Justin Bieber definitely outshines Ed Sheeran in terms of vocals on this track. In fact, he sounds quite smooth, and that's probably the best compliment that I can give it. I think that they both are competent vocally, although Ed is not doing anything very interesting at all to draw me into the song. The production has its woes, but I think the lyrics are some of the most contrived pieces and the ones that I just feel such a disconnect to, because I look at them and I see two of the most popular people on the planet, and I think to myself, you're singing about people not fitting in with your vibe, or maybe people don't want you to belong at this party, or they don't think you belong there. I mean, who in their right mind is saying, no, Justin Bieber, please leave my party right now? Do you get what I'm saying? It just doesn't, it seems like such a reach, and I know that Justin Bieber in particular has been open about his struggles with anxiety, some of the depression that he felt while on the Purpose tour. I'm not attempting to make light of that. I'm just saying that it's so hard for me to believe this. And I know it's a pop song. I know, at least in some sense, it's just made to be catchy. But it just seems like we're looking at this through a false piece of glass that they're putting up between us and the viewer, expecting us not to know anything about their personal lives. And it's Ed Sheeran and Justin Bieber, and they're singing a song about wanting to be with their significant other that's sweet enough and wanting to get away from this party, but they're also saying, oh, you know, I don't know what to do here. Ed Sheeran's singing about how he doesn't know how to wear this suit. I mean, literally the only picture that I could find of JB and Ed together was of them in a suit, at least Ed, so kind of a contradiction. I know I'm nitpicking here, and I know that that might not be a reason for someone to not enjoy a song, but even looking at it as just a run-of-the-mill pop song, this is dropped, I know nothing about their personal lives, I still find it completely uninteresting. I mean, it's not bad. Not at all. It's not something that I would get annoyed by, but it's also background noise. You flip on the top 40 station on the radio, and they're playing this, and you're like, oh, it's another song by another pop star. It's in one ear, out the other, and quite literally the title of the song says it all, I Don't Care. To sum up the overall vibe of this song, it's, oh, I don't belong at parties, 2, oh, I want you, baby, I want to be with you, let's get out of here. And 3, basically rinse and repeat, because that's the entire song. There's not much going on here. It's hopefully maybe a one-off single. I'm not exactly sure. Like I indicated before, I don't know if this is going to be on Justin's upcoming album or Ed's. And I'm really confused by Justin because he said he was taking a break from music. And we've already had 2 features from him in the past few weeks, Lil Dicky's Earth, and also this, so we'll just have to see. He also made that announcement at Coachella, so I will be looking forward to a new album from him hopefully soon. Although, let's hope that he doesn't make any more comments about Chris Brown basically being a god on earth, because my god, that was stupid. As far as the song itself, I don't care goes, it's not really abhorrently bad. It's also not something that I would ever save to a playlist. It's got a bland, kind of tropical flavor to it. It's overproduced, it's watered down in some areas. JB occasionally shines in the vocal department, but Ed, I just feel like he's a little bit more flat on this one. He doesn't sound awful, but something feels a little bit too compressed and unnatural here for me, and the song feels forced. I think that's, if I had to sum it up in one word, the word that I would use, forced overall. I'm going to rate this a 2 out of 5. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. I'm sure that there's some that are absolutely going to love this because it's a collaboration between huge voices in pop, 2 huge stars. But I also want to remind you, remember, chart success does not mean that something is good. I've got an entire video on that dropping very soon. Make sure you subscribe for the love of music, because that should be out next week. And of course, sound off your thoughts on this track down below. Leave me a like on the video while you're here. It helps more than you know. And of course, keep in mind that everything said today is just my opinion. If you want to check out another Justin Bieber review that I did, then tap here or tap here for an Ed Sheeran review. All of my social media accounts, including my Twitter and my Patreon, if you'd like to support the channel, are in the description down below. And I'll see you soon for more right here on Beyond ARTV.